Alright, what's up you guys? It's been a while since I made a little video, so I decided to make one. Been a little busy. The alarm's already in and whatnot. Here it is. There you go. I haven't really done anything really lately to it. Everything's been going good. Still gotta fill her up now. But I got so far 394 miles on it, and that's all city, no highway. So, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna close the door. So, shut up. But yeah, 394 miles right now. I'm kind of trying to see where I'm actually gonna run out of gas, so then I can get an idea in case I do run out of gas. I know exactly where it's gonna most likely happen, because with these fuel sending units, it's unpredictable. So, but the light does work, so that's good. It comes on and it goes on bright, and then it slowly dims out, which is, I guess that's what happens to them. My cruise control actually works. I figured out how to use that thing. So that works. And everything's still the same inside and underneath the hood. I'll show you that. Everything's still the same. But I got to do a timing belt on this lady's truck. It's not a truck, but it's a car. It's a Suzuki. I don't know which one it is, but I gotta do a timing belt on that. Because what's happening, let me put my hood up. What's happening on her car is that there's here on this faceplate or this cover, the actual pulley, not the pulley, but the belt is sliding over, because it looks like, I guess, that the hydraulic tensioner just isn't as strong anymore, and it's just weakened it and allowing the belt to slide back and forth. And that's the case. At least it's not a lifter or whatnot, but it's still a lot more harder to do that than, because you gotta drop the motor mounts down, take the casing off, and take the belts off, and pull the pulley off, and all this cowling stuff, the cover, and then line everything up, putting new belts on and whatnot. It's pretty easy. But other than that, a little milky, so it looks like I might have to do a head gasket. I think that's another reason why my not temperature, but the what's it called? Fuck, what is it called? When you first start up, it goes about 23. Usually it never did that, but now it's starting to do it. And then I noticed there's coolant right there. But last time I checked, it used to always leak right underneath there. Well, everything's dry, but right there, I don't want to touch underneath it because I just got done driving, so it's kind of hot. Might have to do a head replacement, because you can see it might have been just because of that, because it's still leaking right there. Might have to do a head gasket on one of my friend's cars. He's probably buying it's a GST though. And it has supposedly the guy said it has a blown head gasket, but blown head gasket could be anything, because it says it overheats. It could be a clogged radiator or thermostat open, not allowing the coolant to flow through it. Radiator cap, it could be anything. So it depends on if he wants to. I think he wants $1,500 for it, I believe. It's pretty nice. It's the same. It's like the same color as mine, with the tan hard top on, or soft top. He might get that or this Jetta, but it's all up to him. My friend Jamie, he has just bought a GSX. It's black. It's needs a lot of work. The whole inside's pretty much gutted out. There's a few dents in certain spots. What else? But everything else seems like it's fine. But if I do this head gasket, I'm going to pretty much change everything out, because what's the point, you know? You're in there, you don't want to do it again. So I'll probably do the timing belt, water pump, head gasket, the bearings for the timing belt, and that's probably about it. I guess the other day I just helped my friend install his radio in his truck. His was it a Ford Explorer, I believe that's what it was. That's weird. I guess I don't know why my lower coolant hose is cold. I guess it wasn't on for long enough, I guess. Pretty sure it's supposed to be warm. But belts are good. I'll start it up so you can hear that. It's quiet now. Quiet, the way it should be. Yep, damn it, shut up already. That's one thing I hate about the beeper thing. What I was gonna say. Probably gonna be doing the subs and stuff inside his Explorer too, as well. Oh yeah, okay. If you guys having a lot of problems, I know that the 420As, they have a lot of problems with belts being squeaky. Just because you change your belt, it's not going to cause it to quieten up. It's going to actually quieten up for like maybe a week or two, and then it's come right back. The reason is it could be two things, in which my case was, I believe it was the idler bearing was gone. It's supposed to be like pretty tough to rotate it, and then if the bearing itself, the metal part, is not smooth, like it feels like it has like kind of like scratch marks. I don't know if I actually have it still. I'll try to show you my old one. I don't know if I still have it. Well, I still have it, I just don't know where it actually is. It's still in here. Alright, here's the bearing. And this thing is just shot. It shouldn't be able to spin like that with that much ease. That would give you another reason why it's junk. I think the bracket is on the actual bracket assembly. And then we took it off. Yes, I think it's on the other bracket assembly. But if it's all scored up with scratch marks on it, just replace it. It's gonna save you so much hassle, and you're not gonna have to figure out what the fuck's going on with it. We're trying to figure out. Here's my MFI. I'm just gonna put it on, see if it starts up. This time it only started about 2100, but still I don't like that where it's starting up. It's kind of high for my liking. since it's decently warmed. So I'm gonna just put it on and see what it does. This one's new and this one's old. New, old. But I'm just gonna see. Alright, make sure the key's out. Okay, never mind. It's not gonna give me a check engine light, but it's not in there anyway, so. Can you see? Squeaky belt, you hear that one? Mine don't sound like that no more. Come on, baby. Tight son of a bitch. Oh, damn. Damn, son. But you don't want to come off. There it goes. Alright. Let's start it up to it. See what happens. Glare. He's still starting at the same one. Oh well. I guess it didn't make a real big difference, still the same. But usually when it's like cold, it shoots about 23, 24. Which I guess it couldn't be bad. Another thing, if you're like, seems like you're squeaking, like, usually you can tell when your ball joints are going bad, but sometimes it's actually not your ball joints. It's actually what the ball joints, like, allow them to go. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. Oh yeah, you can. You see where it has like a little, let me check out my finger. Right here, put some lubricant in there. You could use some lithium grease, or what is it? Some stuff that's not gonna eat away the rubber. I don't remember the actual name of the stuff that you can use for that, or it won't eat it away. But use that, and it would actually quieten it down. So that's what I did. I figured out that's the reason why they were squeaking really bad. Only when you were going over like bumps and stuff, it would be really bad. And it actually wasn't that, because I actually stuffed a lot of grease in all my joints. I quietened it down, and it stopped squeaking for now. So I just put some spray that I had, just lubricant. It's probably not going to be the best for it, but it's going to work for what I need. Other than that, she's running really good. Also got a hood pin too, so if that goes off, you'll know. And it does work. Can't tell you where I put my stuff at, because for, you know, safety reasons, I guess. And you guys motherfuckers trying to steal my car and shit, you know. Especially when I get done putting money into it. My friend Jamie, the one that has the GSX, is gonna get rid of the wing, the high-rise wing, so I'm probably gonna buy that off of him. It's black, so if I can get in touch with him, I'm gonna probably give him like 50 bucks for it. See if he's gonna take that, or see how much he actually wants for it. Because I definitely want to get that high-rise wing. But you guys didn't really get a picture of the white. It's pretty badass looking, I say. Still got to get that white paint shit off. I really do not like that. Other than that, I still want to get the 2GB, I believe it is, back bumpers. It's the one with the circles right there. I want to get the OEM rear tail lights and the 2GB as well, I believe, which is the yellow fog lights, or not yellow, but just like the square instead of like these ones. But I guess that really doesn't matter. Other than that, that's it. The riding lawnmower I've been working on. I've done the whole bottom end on it. What was wrong with it was that it has had a broken compression release valve on it, which would give it too much compression, and it would be hard for it to start. So I just got done redoing that. It's a lot of stuff that was on this one, and it's not my favorite motor because it's a Tecumseh. It's a 17 horsepower overhead cams, but there's one thing I still needed to get to it. It's inside of here. It's the valves. It's push rod, kind of like a guide, I guess you can call it. So I can't really get to allow it to be over spec. It's like 5/1000ths of an inch of play. So once I get that situated, it will start right up. But since I can't get it to just right, it just keeps on falling off, so it's not going to work. It's like $10 for the part, so I'm going to get that. And then I might make another video of that as well, getting that to start up. And I got to get one more thing. It's a cutoff, fuck, what is it called? A fuel shutoff valve. Kind of like what this one looks like. I guess I can show you, even though it's way back here. All this damn wood that we split by hand. We use most of it at my friend's house because we've been having bonfires like lately. If you're on friends on my Facebook, we cooked up squirrel last night, which is like OD tender, like really tough meat. And this is just some of the junk that I've collected. Used to go trash picking a lot. That had a blown Tecumseh on it. But I put up my Honda 5.5 horsepower. I think it's an overhead valve as well. Honda. This is a Tecumseh that has a very bad what is it? It's like a seal for the float, and it stops the fuel. Well, it keeps on overflooding itself, so I gotta get a new. It's like O-ring plastic piece and whatnot. This is my other trash find. Well, actually not a trash find. My friend Will found it. I gave him like $50 for it. It had a blown Tecumseh. Was it 12.5 horsepower? Yeah, 12.5 horsepower. And I gave him, as well as I gave him my Murray 30-inch. It was just the frame. I kept the transmission's over there. This is the motor that came off of it. I was just having problems with that transmission. I just need to get this keyway. It's for selecting gears and whatnot, but the shutoff valve is what this thing is. Right there. It stops the fuel from going into the carburetor, because this motor likes to do that as well. I don't know why. I guess certain ages it does it. It's a 98, I believe. But I got to get a lot of. I need to get a carburetor and what else? Carburetor and a head, because I accidentally stripped out the fucking spark plug hole. Not on purpose, of course, but it was kind of like this one where it was a pain in that. Well, actually, this one's a lot easier to change it, but this one has so much less compression now that I can actually rotate it, and then once it starts up, it's good to go. But I had to rebuild this starter, which is a pain in the ass. I rebuild those things, so I rebuilt that one, and I bought the new flange gasket, the camshaft compression release valve, and the governor gear assembly, I guess you can call it. It was like 35 bucks shipped, and I put that in like 2 weeks ago, and it was snowing. We had like 3-4 inches of snow when it came down, and I was doing it. It wasn't too bad. The only hard part was trying to figure out how to get that damn gear assembly, the compression release valve, off the camshaft. But I got it off. Used my propane torch and heated it up. There's another way that you could have done it, but I still felt that it was going to be a pain in the ass. My other car, or my Eclipse, had this alarm in it right here. Crime stoppers. Yeah, it was in there, so there was no point in using it, because you couldn't find the remote or half the stuff, the wiring, you didn't know what to do with it. Here's the parts one that I used to rebuild it. There's these brushes that go here, right here, and here, and there's a rod. I don't think I have the actual brushes anymore. I don't believe. I think they got thrown away. Oh no, they're right here. Another one, it went through here like that. Goes through there. One goes in here and it has a spring. It'll sit like that. Well, the other one, you see, it's gone, so I have to rebuild it. The pain in the ass part is you have 4 things you gotta hold, and I think the easiest way is to put zip ties around here just to hold it. There's probably a tool that they make. No, but it's nearly impossible because you got that damn washer. But I don't want to go into detail of how to build it, because I don't want to fuck your guys' up. It's easier for me to just do it, and then you to deal with it, so you guys don't fuck yours up. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So peace.